We're doing it live.
We all need pet porcupines.
Porcupines,
Yeah.
or skunks, or bears, or polar bears. But yeah, you're gonna be with the Halls of Valor. You're gonna be learning a bit more about the lore of the Vrykul, which is cool because I really like the Vrykul. Then you're gonna be, and it's not gonna be the undead Vrykul, by the way. It's gonna be a live Vrykul and a live, whatever those flying thingies are. What are they called? You had to make sure you killed them, or else you get thrown off the edge of the.
The Valkyrie?
Yeah, Valkyrie.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Like, what?
Anyway,
Well, for some reason, I'm getting spaced out because I'm listening to Twitch and Skype. So I'm, like, hearing two conversations, so I'm trying to... I don't know why I'm even listening.
you're an idiot.
It's so I can tell if it breaks or not. How many times have I told you that the Twitch stream's broken?
I suppose you're right. So we got Eyes of Ashura, which is Asuna. You deal with the minions, and Naga of Queen Ashura. It doesn't say that you actually deal with her itself. You deal with Asuna and that other new crazy person. We got the Dark Heart Thicket, which is the base of the World Tree and the heart of the Nightmare Corruption. So that's probably going to be the dungeon leading up into the first raid there.
Neltharian's Lair.
What's Neltharian's Lair?
The next dungeon. I don't know. I just wanted to say it.
Well, then tell us about it.
It is a cavern where the Earth Warden lived before he was Deathwing. Now home of the High Mountain Warriors, you need to venture into Return, Pillar of Creation. That seems like it's an incomplete sentence and needs another letter or word in there, but let's go with it.
All right, you want to know what the dealio with that is? You are racing Ashara's minions to get the Pillar of Creation in the dungeon. I hope it's not timed, but still.
For some odd reason, the first thing that came and popped into my head was kind of like a rendition of Crash Bandicoot Warped, when you're the female Bandicoot riding on the tiger, and you're trying to get through the things, but then it's not just her on a tiger, it's you, and then they're being chased by goddamn minions. I don't know why my brain went to that, but
Yeah.
seems like a fun idea.
The other one that I'm looking forward to is Helheim. Basically, it's going to be the polar opposite of Halls of Valor. So Halls of Valor, you're looking at the pure shield maiden lore, and what the Valkyr stand for and everything like that. Helheim is the cursed spirits get onto the ship to Helheim, where they are cursed for all of eternity. So if you like Grimrail Depot,
I hate Grimrail Depot.
you like
It's
this.
so
As it's the ghost ship of the damned, and you're sailing on a ship.
I hate Grimrail Depot. Not
Yeah.
so much I hate Grimrail Depot, I hate the people that run Grimrail Depot.
Yeah,
Because even after this long of the expansion, people still don't know how to do that dungeon.
try doing
Doesn't
it
make
on.
sense.
Try doing it on Mythic.
No thank you. No thank you.
Holy
I say
shit.
no. What?
I'm dying.
Well, that's why I'm not over there. I'm nice and
I
cold
feel the
over
breeze slightly behind me, and I just want to go do this outside, but I can't. I'm dying.
So then there's Surmar City, which is the city of night. The Nightborn rule from their palace, catacombs, and noble houses. So you're going to need to uncover the ties to the Legion and the ultimate plan that is unfolding. So, yeah, those are the dungeons. They're going to be spread
there.
out.
Violet Hold, that's weird.
Yeah, Violet Holds. Violet Hold can. The only thing that is cool about Violet Hold is the key,
The key.
which I really.
Inflatable Thunder Fury.
No, I liked that.
Did someone say inflatable thunder fury, blessed blade of the wind? Like, why would you make that longer?
Yeah.
And then, but the word inflatable. Like, I just want to see like it's gonna be a wet noodle fight, literally, but with thunder fury.
Yes, wet noodles.
Just
Man, I know all about wet noodles.
foe.
Foe.
Do we have
Foe.
that talk?
So yeah, those are the dungeons. So
Man, I can put my leg on my desk. This is intense.
So what are you guys thinking about the dungeons? Is it something you guys are gonna be are you gonna be looking forward to it? I know you're not really playing WoW at the moment, Tristan, but I could probably see you, especially with the expansion, at least playing a little
See
bit.
this brick wall? It's not a brick wall. It's like
Well, guitar cases.
Anyway, what do you guys see in what's happening in the dungeons? What are your guys' thoughts, opinions?
I'm glad there's more. I'm not gonna get sick of them as fast. That's pretty much all I'm happy about.
I definitely like the variety. It's not gonna just be like, here's like 5, and they're all mediocre.
Here's orcs and orcs and orcs and orcs.
Oh, here's a bird.
Orcs and birds.
Some random ass
And
bird.
birds.
Yeah.
Birds, motherfucker.
That it was pretty painful. Warlords of Drenites fights and dungeons.
Great.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm also looking forward to the lore in Legion. I really want to see, because there's been a whole lot of speculation with the artifact weapons that there's going to be people that are just dying. Like Sylvanas is going to die. Tyrion Forgeling is going to die.
Wait, what?
Well, didn't you read on how you get your artifact weapons?
Not all of them. Or what do you mean Tyrion Forgeling dies?
Isn't that the wielder of Ashburger?
I don't think they're gonna kill off major plot characters so you get your artifact.
I don't know. Like, it just seems that some
Thrall has Doomhammer, so Thrall would be dead.
So
Tyrion would be dead. I
Can
don't
you really
see-
kill? Who can kill Sylvanas? Anybody? Who can do it? I want to see a fight.
well, the thing about that,
Rusi versus Sylvanas.
the thing about that, and the lore thing about that, and the way I see it, and a lot of other people are saying is with Greymane, going kind of AWOL with the Alliance and picking a fight with Sylvanas due to everything that's happened between the two of them. And they have their own fight and war. So you could see something like that happening. Maybe one of them dies or something. But I don't know. I think if Sylvanas, like, there's a real big emphasis, like if you read her little bio thing on the Legion website, that her saying that she sacrifices herself. It just, I think that's too much of a, they're trying to give too much of a given there that, oh yeah, she's going to kill herself or she's going to sacrifice herself. I think it would be really, like, terrible towards the game itself if they killed off Sylvanas.
Yeah, there's one reason for that. Another thing that people have been asking for years on end is a Sylvanas expansion.
Yes.
Fucking god damn forsaken. But if Sylvanas is dead, don't have forsaken.
I don't see anybody who could replace Sylvanas as the leader of the undead.
No one
There's-
would be able to. She's eventually just gonna start doing some Lich King bullshit, but well, she's already doing that. But
It's like 10 times worse. You don't need no freaking Frostmourne to do nothing.
but
You don't have no
remember,
man to tell her how to do
in
her
case
things.
Legion fail, melt ice.
Yeah, literally. That's the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yeah.
Just
In case they
Bolvar.
just melt ice.
Not showed me that. I was like, that's hilarious.
Bolvar
You know
has
what, though? They might just do it.
but
I
it's
know,
but it's
I
not
would just cry.
but it's not Bolvar coming out as the bad guy. It's Bolvar coming out as the good guy to come and fight against Sylvanas. Because Sylvanas has gone crazy and is like, okay, we're going, it's downward. And then Bolvar's like, okay, well, it's the time of ice and fire. So
So we're going into the Game of Thrones.
yes, we are, and we're gonna have the red wedding.
Oh.
And they're gonna make a lot of jokes about the mountain.
That's
Joffrey Lake Kent.
yeah, that'll be the starting part of the event towards the expansion. Is that a day before the expansion, they'll just have a Sylvanas will go and put together a feast for all of the leaders of both factions in a great hall, and then it'll be like the Red Wedding, where that's where people get killed off, so you get your weapons. It'll be Game of Thrones WoW Red Wedding 2.0, Fury of the Forsaken.
Oh God.
We just thought up Blizzard's new expansion. We don't even need Legion.
Yeah. Fury of the Forsaken.
Forsaken.
That'll sell money.
It would. Yeah, it'll be.
You want people to come back to WoW? Make a Sylvanas expansion. Fuck. And go along with it. Don't be like warlords. You're gonna fight all them warlords. Gramash is gonna be the last boss.
Yeah, Kramash is gonna be the last boss riding on Rathian.
But the expansion only lasts 7 days.
Oh God.
I'm sorry for that.
Get max level.
I'm sorry for that. Sorry, Sylvanas. Please don't kill me. So, speaking of like big name characters and stuff like that, Illidan, hero or anti-hero or bad guy?
I don't know. I don't know.
Well, you know why, why he's down there and locked away, right? That Maeve didn't want to kill him because he is demon. He didn't want him coming back, so he entombed his body into a crystal, so his soul will forever be tormented in hell. Gul'dan goes and pushes some fel energy into him to hopefully try and revive him, and that's how he gets to being alive. Now, the reason Gul'dan ended up being the way that he isn't because he was a terrible person or anything like that. A lot of the things that he did, he was trying to do for the better of his people. And then things either just went completely left-handed or anything like that. So with that as a little bit of a tidbit information of kind of what Illidan is, what then now is, Tristan, what is your thoughts on, you think Illidan's going to be a villain or hero or anti-hero in the expansion?
I'm not sure. I think he might be an anti-hero. That's just the way I see it. He has some beef with the Sagres side of things, so I could see it going either way.
Yeah. And, he's not really that buddy-buddy with his brother anymore.
No.
Him and Malfurion had a little bit of a falling out.
Yep.
Yeah.
and Maeve and him kind of broke up. So that's a thing. So what do you think, Eric?
I would like, because think about how OP everything would be if Illidan just became good again, but he was still a demon hunter. Mind fuck. What if he becomes the leader of the undead in the next expansion? If they do kill off Sylvanas, he would definitely be a good candidate. Yeah. I called it. I called it. So yeah, I think he's more of an anti-hero than he's not going to be a hero at all. He's too he's as much of a hero as Sylvanas is. And then but he's got to be the leader of the demon hunters. He has to be. There has to be some leader of the demon hunters, and so he has to be the person to do that, to train them and stuff like that. So that'll be that thing. Sorry about that. So yeah, I think he's going to be an anti-hero. I think he's going to help. Maybe. What would happen if he got another Skull of Gul'dan?
I don't want to know.
Because Gul'dan's going to die at the end of the second raid, right? So, what if Illidan comes by and be like, boop, I've got another head. I've got another head. Except this one's probably a super powered head. Yeah, and it'll be fresh. Oh no. Blood, brains, and skull of Gul'dan. Last boss Illidan again? No, I don't think that they Blizzard
would be recycled another one. I'd be angry.
Yeah, Blizzard would be in so much crap if they went and rehashed Illidan as the final raid boss. It would just. It'll definitely if how you Forsaken
final raid boss. Kill Jaden.
Oh no.
Kill Jaden really big and ate Sargeras, and then we fight him.
Here's the thing. When Kill Jaden was made in Burning Crusade, like that fight, Blizzard didn't have the knowledge of the mechanics they have now to rape everything. And imagine like Ragnaros style mechanics, but with Kill Jaden.
No thanks. No thanks.
It would be like you need to turn into a dragon while dodging meteors for no reason. Except those meteors summon mini infernals.
Kill Jaden is my hardest ever experience in a raid. He's fucking hard.
Mine is still heroic Ragnaros.
What if? Okay, well, now that you've brought up Kill Jaden, he was only pushed back into the Nether. With this being the biggest Legion attack on Azeroth, you would think that Kill Jaden has to come back.
Oh, we're definitely gonna see him again.
Kill Jaden would have to be the last boss of the last raid, again.
But there's Sargeras. If they don't implement Sargeras now, there will literally be no chance to implement him again.
So kill Jaden halfway through the last...
Unless they do some type of Titan thing for the next expansion, or it's like the return of the Titans, but I doubt it.
Jeez. What are we going to go to next?
At that point, it would just be people throwing worlds at each other.
Yeah. But I could probably see the avatar of Sargeras. I wouldn't see Sargeras himself, but because that would just be too much, right? Probably, yeah. There'd be some bad times in the worlds of the Warcrafts. I don't understand how, if he were to come, there would have to be a second Sundering. There's no way that him coming into Azeroth isn't going to do anything except split the world again. So it'd have to be an avatar of Sargeras and kill Jaden. Like, what if it was both of those as the last boss?
Yeah.
Speaking of Warcraft, because we're talking about the world of it, but I haven't looked into it, but my buddy who he really likes the Warcraft series as himself more than WoW. It's so and apparently he's was found some information about Blizzard talking about a potential Warcraft 4.
It's basically what was said is because StarCraft is coming to an end, and they are hiring new people for that team, which they are also the same team that does Heroes, so it could just be a little bit of both. My screen was. But what they said is that another RTS is possible, be it another StarCraft, Warcraft, but anything is possible.
Warcraft.
Yeah, I don't see them doing another StarCraft. They said that they would. They said that that Warcraft would be before another StarCraft. But when it comes to another Warcraft 4, they have to have a super compelling single player campaign. And Warcraft 3, it was the predecessor. It was everything, the lore and everything like that is what they made Warcraft 3 to make World of Warcraft. I just I don't see how they could have the two stories.
Yeah, I don't know what they would do with that.
It's and then you'd have to make the people who play World of Warcraft would have to go and play Warcraft 3 or Warcraft 4 just to get this. I'd play it, I'd buy it, I'd play it in a heartbeat.
Sure. I'd
But
definitely buy it.
But it's either that or they do a Warcraft 4 where they go back and revisit some of the older stories, or they do an alternate timeline, or let's do it as, because we've already done the Lich King, which that was only 3 expansions ago. 4 3 4 what?
What number are we at now?
I don't.
13?
We're at 6. So that was 3. So that we've already done BT and the Wrath of the Lich King and all that stuff. So they do still have Mists and Cataclysm and what to do as a campaign. So you could do the campaign as the single player of those, especially if they did a on the Mists of Pandaria, if they actually ended up going and doing and showing the trial of Gromash. Is it Gromash? No. Garrosh. Sorry, there's too many G's.
Garamash.
So Garrosh. So if they went and showed the the story with Wrathion and Garrosh and the Bronze Dragon flight and everything like that, and how he escaped to Draenor, that would be kind of cool in a single player campaign. Or
Well, it's been released of how.
Yeah.
A book called War Crimes
that
that tells all about Garrosh's, it's all been told.
That's true, and there's been books that have been told about the original Warcraft stories after the game came out. So
Yeah.
I think it would still be nice to go and play it and see it in a gameplay style to go about doing it that way.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It's a thing. Warcraft 4.
It'd be cool.
So yeah, that's been a podcast.
It has been a podcast.
Tristan, you look like
35-minute podcast.
Yeah, Tristan, you look like tired.
I'm really fucking hot right now. I just need to
Man,
move.
I've been literally falling asleep. I don't know if anybody's been catching it.
Oh, I've been
falling asleep.
watching.
Oh God, no, gotta stay up. I've been up since 5 a.m. 12:41 a.m.
Wow, you're gonna be on a proper sleep schedule now?
Well, I don't know. I went to bed at 12 p.m. last night, like midnight or whatever, 12 a.m. rather.
Waking up at 5 a.m. is not a proper sleep schedule.
I was like, why am I awake?
Do you want to know my sleep
All right,
schedule?
Let's do it.
Do you want to? This is a proper sleep schedule. I went to bed last night at 11, or quarter to 11. Woke up at 12:45. Went to work, came home, went to bed at 6. Woke up at 9. Went back to sleep. Woke up at noon. I got a messed up sleep schedule, but it is what it is, and I'm okay with it.
That's what happens when you work graveyards.
Yeah, and have little children.
Yeah.
But we actually have a little bit of something or other at the end of our show today, so please stick around. Stone from WoW Challenges and Lita from Control WoW have come together, and they're doing their own podcast once a month about WoW challenges, talking about the challenges that they have. So at the end of the podcast here, we're going to play a promo, which we'd really like you to hear. Have a little gander at that. The music in this podcast today was brought to you by purpleplanet.com. Find bumpers, stingers, and intros over at Purple Planet and get you some music. You can find me, as always, at Mr. Rhino on Twitter. The podcast...
Do you have the right Twitter handle on your thing this
Yes,
time?
I do. I changed it and saved it. You can find the show at the Richter Scale. Email the show at with your questions, comments, whatever you have. No nudes, please. I'm married. At the Richter Scale at gmail.com. Eric, you can find it.
You just pulled a sexy Phil. Also, I just realized right now that the podcast is mirrored, and it really bothers me.
It is, isn't it?
What?
Everything on the podcast is mirrored. It's all flipped.
Except for the
I
names.
noticed. I just don't look at it. I look at Skype, and I'm fine.
Yeah.
Anyway, me, Brosama
At Brosama.
I know.
Noob.
And the Battle Nets.
The
I
Beetle
haven't
Nets.
mentioned the Battle Nets in a while.
The Battle Nets.
Fauna, if you are watching this, who are you and why?
We don't know!
There's a guy named Fauna, Ponna, and he added us on Friends, all of us, and he won't talk to any of us.
No, he won't at all. I was like, hi.
He's online right now.
Bono.
Shadow Moon Valley.
Bana.
Anyway, yeah.
So I'm Richter, pound 1352. Tristan is at
Joseph. At Tristan Bro.
At Tristan Bros, his Twitter.
Yeah, Tristan Bros my Twitter.
Broseph121, pound 2381.
Okay, yeah, you know it. You got this.
Yeah, I got my BattleNet up here.
Okay, I know I don't. My laptop doesn't like BattleNet.
And Urk is StunPrifo, pound
STUNPRAFO at
pound
186.
Yeah. So this is the show. We've been doing stuff. We've been talking about stuff. Next week we will talk. We'll talk next week.
We'll open our mouths and sounds will come out.
Let us
Their information.
Let us know.
Kristen, damn it.
I have to go and people have to listen to this.
Yeah. Podcasts aren't serious face the entire time.
No, but anyway, what was I gonna go? Oh yeah, next week is going to actually be episode 10. So this was dropped back because last week's kind of just sucked. So when things suck, I put a 0.5 and drop it down.
The day that we get to a 0.25 is the day we die.
Yeah.
I'll just hear a knock on my door, and it'll be Ryan with a baseball bat.
He already told me he was gonna come here and cut me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Next week we'll hopefully have a guest on. Maybe.
actually, you don't know where I live anymore. I moved.
I'll ask your mom.
She won't tell you. You're a large bearded man. She won't tell you.
No, I'm not. I'm a large goateed man.
That's still a beard.
Where
Yes.
does Eric live? No. Damn.
All right. So yeah, we will talk to you guys next week. That's been it for us, and stick around for the little promo. Bye.
Stone.
Hi, this is Lita, and we're from the WoW Challenges podcast. We talk about all things WoW Challenges, Iron Man, Bloodthirsty, and Pacifist.
Come catch our first show live on Saturday, August the 29th at 7 p.m. Eastern at connectcast.tv/stone.